Alright guys, so I'm gonna be showing you today how to play Aeon Vertigo, how to defend it as a CT. So I'm gonna be showing you how to outmaneuver your opponents and how to deal with as much as possible just by yourself. And all of that only in a few minutes, so let's go. So this standard ramp smoke is thrown by getting into this corner, aiming into this corner of the metal, then keeping that lineup, pulling out the pin and running against this wall and throwing around the middle. It's much easier than it seems, and the more you run, the deeper it's gonna go. So this smoke allows you to maneuver around the top of ramp, so about here. It allows you to punish any short aggression, and it kind of protects you from certain like peaks, from ops, and in general it allows you to throw utility to just simply have this space all for yourself unless they aggress over it. Of course you should use flashes with this, and you should have someone play towards short, ideally, if you want for this setup to be the most effective. You should also probably want to throw this Molotov, so you stand here, you aim into this railing and you jump throw. The reason why is because that Molotov lands perfectly in front of the smoke. It punishes anyone trying to run through the smoke, and if anyone actually hears the Molotov, they're probably gonna, think twice before aggressing through the smoke, and you're gonna get more space for yourself. Of course, all of this actually leaves a gap towards short, so towards here, and ideally you want that to be the first angle you peek if you know that no one actually pushed. While running towards here, you want to peek like this. Or if the smoke is too deep, you might get opt if you stand here, so you maybe want to get up onto this ledge and peek like this. So, like this. If you're playing short and the terrorists are defaulting, you might want to do a setup like this, where you aim next to this like screw onto the ledge, so right here. You left click a smoke, and that smoke is gonna give you extra space to maneuver around here and to catch an angle like this where you have the favorable timing for, so you can get here before a terrorist can actually see you getting here, and it's really hard to clear, so you don't see the city from here, and then if you progress a little bit and clear sandbags, maybe peek this angle, you're already visible by that point and you're probably dead. This smoke as well allows you to get a kill and fall off without actually getting punished and just start the round 5v4. However, with this smoke there's a decent risk that the terrorist can actually push up all the way up to here. You cannot even see him, and he can see you transitioning from short to this angle or back, or he can even straight up see you while standing and holding the angle, and he can kill you and he can get info on you, and he can, do basically whatever he wants with that info. So with the smoke you can combine a Molotov that you throw, so you throw the smoke, and the Molotov you throw by aiming around the top of the smoke, so about here, so not all the way, but like here. And it's pretty lenient, like it's pretty hard to miss, and you just release it. And it's gonna spread all the way to here, so the terrorists won't even get the chance to peek you. This one way, like this, gives you so many weird angles that the terrorists won't really expect if you don't throw this too often. Some of those angles are like this, or even like this, and it's really hard for terrorists to actually deal with you. Especially this angle, however, it's pretty risky if they actually know you're here because, while the terrorists are planting the bomb, or while you're retaking, you can always throw this Molotov or this nade with this lineup, where you aim as shown, it doesn't have to be precise again, and you simply release. And that's gonna perfectly land onto the boxes, and it's gonna Molotov everything around them, and it works no matter which smoke is down here. Or you can do it with a nade, and maybe get a nice clutch, maybe get a nice dunk, or maybe simply do enough damage for the enemies to get softened. This angle right here is very easy to pre-fire, and it's often pre-fired, so if you're holding like this without actually moving or without, making them guess, you're gonna get killed almost every single time. However, if you stand like this while they're executing and you peek like towards the later part of the execute, you can get a kill and fall off easily. While retaking, even when these smokes are down, the ideal thing to start the retake off with, in my opinion, is to Molotov sandbags. The sandbags give the terrorists probably the most powerful post-plant position and a bunch of angles to choose from, and if you make them actually move, especially when the smokes are not blooming, they have to move into your crosshairs and they have to abandon this position basically.